Later, ready? In the car later.
until after the invocation, national anthem, and territorial song have been rendered.
Premier, Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley. Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Honorable Corinne George Massicott. Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer. Minister for Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, Honorable Cherie De Castro. Deputy Governor, Mr. David Archer. Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Ronnie Skelton. Junior Minister for Culture and Tourism, the Honorable Luce Hodge Smith. Junior Minister for Agriculture and Fisheries, Dr. the Honorable Carl Dawson and Mrs. Janice Dawson. The Honorable Melvin M. Turnbull. The Honorable Myron Walwin. Chairman of the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, Professor Emeritus Arthur Richardson. Other members of the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College. Other members of the platform. Other members of the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College. Other members of the platform. President, members of the faculty and staff of the H. Laverty Stout Community College. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure in the name of the Board of Governors, officers, and faculty of the H. Laverty Stout Community College to call the 2024 graduation exercises to order. Pastor Courtney Jones will deliver this afternoon's invocation, immediately after which the national anthem and territorial song will be rendered. Please remain standing until all items are completed.
Pleasant good afternoon again. Pleasant good afternoon. Great, great. Let's pray. Father God, this is the day that you have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Father God, we ask for your hand to be upon these graduates. Lord God, bless these world changers, these innovators, these lifelong learners. I pray, oh God, that they will use their skills and knowledge to impact the world over. Father God, grant them success as they celebrate this milestone. I pray that this is not the end, but the beginning of greatness. Father God, make the crooked places straight, the high places low. Make roads in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Father, I decree over their lives that no weapon formed against them shall prosper. I pray for these proceedings, and I pray that the speakers will be quick and powerful. In Jesus' name, amen.
As our national anthem and territorial song have already been done, I have a protocol. Please, we ask your cooperation in not crowding in the aisles or at the platform for picture taking during the ceremony. Thank you. Dr. Georges. Please be seated. Thank you.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Governors, the administration, faculty, and staff of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, I bring warm congratulations to the HLSCC class of 2024. We are proud to honor you and your achievements in today's exercises. As always, please permit me to contextualize the ceremony and the relevance of the various symbols on display. The word graduate or graduate comes to us from the Latin gradus, meaning degree or step. A degree is a unit of measurement. It is a way to assess a finite quality or to measure an extent.
points and steps on an infinite rule. Today then, the degrees waiting to be conferred upon this class each signify and represent the significant step you have taken towards your various futures. Your regalia includes the cap and gown, your stole, as well as other distinguishing cords that signify academic achievement or your membership of particular societies of the Academy. The tradition of donning regalia at the ceremony marks the completion of studies and dates back at least to the 12th century, when the Academy was largely an endeavor of the clergy, who wore gowns and hoods, and their students wore the same to set them apart from regular citizens. Your stole is the kente cloth, representing the ancient wisdom of Africa and the persistent struggle to reclaim your knowledge of self. The kente cloth originated in southern Ghana, and it is there that legend tells us that Anansi himself spun an elaborate web in the jungle. Two brothers, master weavers, stumbled upon Anansi's web and became mesmerized. Upon their return home, they wove the patterns you now wear about your neck. Many of you will depart to enroll in another institution to complete your baccalaureate studies. And while I hope that one day soon our institution will confer those degrees, I am confident that your time spent at HLSCC has provided you a solid foundation from which you will launch the rest of your academic career. Others will return or go into for the first time the workplace. Seek clearly to apply the skills and knowledge you have built at HLSCC in your organizations. Be ambassadors for the undeniable value of a commitment to lifelong learning. Strive forward and remember to seize the opportunities that reveal themselves to you with gusto and keen spirit. Remember that you are the embodiment of dreams, the hopes and wishes of your parents, but also the great vision of this institution's founder, that access to education is the most important gift that a nation can offer its people. On that note, I would like to say a few words about the importance of tertiary education in general and this community college in particular. A nation is an elaborate and immense machine. It requires a multitude of parts to keep it functioning. Educators, lawyers, doctors, architects, entrepreneurs and engineers, but also electricians, plumbers, sailors, carpenters, police officers, and technicians. The functioning nation requires an infrastructure that is constantly maintained and improved. It requires all sorts of resources to keep its bloodstream, the economy, healthy and flowing. It needs trained, fit people who are paid fairly for their labor, who can see that labor valued and providing a pathway to a better life for themselves and their families. In all these things, the common thread is education and training. Education is the one sector that always pays the highest dividends on the government's financial investment because its return lasts lifetimes. Higher education improves a student's annual earning potential by an additional $8,000 to $50,000 depending on the field of expertise. A nation that invests in its people by creating access to the best possible tertiary education and training is more innovative, more entrepreneurial, less reliant on fickle outside markets, and more resilient to the myriad of challenges it faces. As we look at the global leaders across measures for educational success, they are the countries that consistently outspend their peers to ensure that every student receives the best possible learning experience. Education, as we are reminded in the territorial song, is the golden key. This is true, but this key does not just unlock the individual student's potential. It opens the door to a future for the nation. It is universally accepted that education has a direct positive impact on economic development. As stated before, it improves the quality of life and therefore benefits wider society by reducing crime and antisocial behavior, improving productivity, and encouraging innovation. It equips citizens with the knowledge and skills required to become successful entrepreneurs in a rapidly changing environment. Here in the BVI, unfortunately, public funding has not been able to keep up with the rising costs of operation. But it is high time that funding and resourcing education across all sectors, from kindergarten to the doctorate to professional certification, becomes a front burner priority. Our education sector must be protected and properly funded if we are to have any hope of battling in the future and to ensure that we are here to celebrate many more days like this. Graduates, as you prepare to leave the comforts of our institution and to forge your own path forward, do not forget both your successes and your failures. And more importantly, the people who stood by you to guide and support you through both. You have amazed us all in your short time here. You are exceptional and resilient. Please remember to extend your hand in friendship and encouragement to those that come after you in the same way you have enjoyed the support of others. Make it so that we all can see that the opportunities you have been granted and the investment made in you was not mistakenly given. Congratulations, and once again, we can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
I now invite the Honorable Premier, Dr. Natalia Wheatley, to come.
I promise to be short and powerful. I recognize the protocol that has already been established. Let me just say a very pleasant good afternoon to each and every one of you, and certainly, especially the graduating class of 2024. This is a very proud moment for all of us. Our graduates have successfully completed their respective courses of study and achieved academic qualification. This proves their abilities and certifies it in black and white. Our beloved H. Laverty Stout Community College, the board, academic and administrative staff have proven their capabilities for delivering excellence in education and preparing the next generation of Virgin Islanders to carry forward our mission of nation building. For our country, we have further strengthened our foundations to assure the progress and growth of our economy and our people. Educating our people is the golden key to maintain the success of this territory. This has been a part of the ideology of our people, none more so than our first Chief Minister, the visionary Hamilton Laverty Stout, who founded this great Virgin Islands institution, and that this institution is named after. You see, when you educate a person, you equip them for success. You help them to become empowered for the future. You expand their prospects. Simultaneously, you are also doing the same for the entire society and for our burgeoning country. You are building a cadre of men and women who will possess the hard and soft skills needed not just to manage an economy and a territory, but also to grow it and drive it to its fullest potential, a future that is limitless. That is what we call nation building. Across generations, the Virgin Islands people have been on a mission of nation building. We have been on a journey to restore something that is crucial to the essence of our humanity, full and complete control to determine our fate and to chart our destiny, and not for these to be set for us by others elsewhere. Our immediate and long-term success in this mission is assured by the development of our human capital. This is something that has been well recognized by successive governments and by the educators and support staff at all our educational institutions, and especially by the HLSCC over the past 30+ years of its existence. When we appreciate the value that education plays in helping the individuals and countries to unlock and achieve their potential, the brilliance and appropriateness of this year's graduation themes comes into full focus. Empowering minds, limitless future. With an empowered mind, your future is limitless. Limited only by how big you dream and how much passion you channel into your aspirations. The same goes for our burgeoning country. These beautiful Virgin Islands, with an educated and empowered population, our future and possibilities are limited only by how creative and industrious we are willing to be. And may I add that we are living in a very competitive world where technology is constantly pushing the envelope. Therefore, if we want our burgeoning country and our economy to be successful and sustainable, we have to also factor into the equation how we intend to stay ahead of the pack in those competitive areas. How do we confront, respond, and adapt to change? How do we leverage technology such as artificial intelligence? To all our graduates, congratulations on a job well done. You have worked hard and you deserve to enjoy your moment. But also remember that this is just a milestone in an even greater journey. Very soon, you will have to think about the next phase of your life, whether it is further studies or career decisions. If you feel overwhelmed when that time comes, just think about how you conquered this challenge. You have triumphed because of your perseverance. Every time you faced a challenge in your studies or your personal circumstances, every time you encountered failure or disappointment in a task, you did not let that stop you. You got up and you pressed forward. Your resilience and your determination are among your greatest strengths. So step confidently into your future. Remember, there are no limits to what you can become and achieve. And you have many supporters cheering you on, including the government. We are all excited for the amazing future you are going to create for yourselves and for our blessed Virgin Islands. I look forward to seeing God continuing to walk through you. Congratulations and best wishes in all your endeavors. I thank you, and again, let me say a very hearty congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Premier, for your greetings to our graduating class. Following him will be our Minister for Education and Culture, Sharidi Castro, as she brings her greetings.
Good afternoon, everyone. I acknowledge the protocol established. In 1990, a visionary leader, Hamilton Laverty Stout, even before I was born, believed passionately that education was the key to unlocking the potential of our people and our territory. His vision was not just about creating an institution. It was about envisioning a better tomorrow for all of us. 19 years later, I was privileged to be a beneficiary of his dream, graduating from this very college. And now, 15 years after my own graduation, I stand before you as Minister for Education, a role I am proud to hold, and I am deeply grateful for the foundation I received at HLSCC. HLSCC's vision and slogan, "Your tomorrow begins today," is more than a phrase. It is a guiding principle. You, or graduates sitting here today, have countless tomorrows ahead of you, tomorrows that were envisioned years ago by H.L. Stout and are now your todays. Imagine, if you will, a vast and boundless ocean. On this ocean floats a fleet of ships, each crafted with care and attention, each representing the journey of a student at the H. Laverty Stout Community College. These ships are sturdy and resilient, built from the finest materials of dedication, hard work, and dreams. Over the years, every one of you have been the captains of these vessels, and you have navigated through calm waters, stormy seas, and uncharted territories. Your college education has been akin to a meticulous preparation for an epic voyage ahead. Your lecturers and mentors have been the skilled shipbuilders and navigators, providing you with the knowledge and tools needed to sail confidently. They have instilled in you skills to read the stars and to understand the tides, to think critically, to solve problems, and to innovate in an ever-changing world. As you set sail today from the safe borders of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, you are no longer mere students. You are explorers, adventurers, and pioneers. The empowerment of your minds has transformed you into vessels of potential, equipped to chart courses towards limitless futures. I want to remind you that there will be moments when the seas are calm, where your journey will seem effortless and the horizon will be clear. Cherish these moments. And of course, there will be times when the storms of life will test the integrity of your ship and the resolve of your spirit. During these times, remember that it is not the tranquil seas that make skilled captains, but the tempestuous waves and the unforeseen challenges. Your graduation today marks not an end, but a glorious beginning. It signifies the start of your solo voyages, where the destinations are determined by your aspirations, your passions, and your empowered minds. The world is vast, and its possibilities are as infinite as the stars that guide your way. Class of 2024, as you embark on this next chapter, carry with you the spirit of resilience and the courage to explore the unknown. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity for growth and never lose sight of the dreams that set you on this path in the first place. Your education has been your compass, and your determination is your sail. Together, they will lead you to shores unimagined. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. May your journeys be filled with discovery, your challenges met with tenacity, and your futures be as limitless as the horizons before you. I want to, before I take my seat, acknowledge the Board of Directors, the President, and the entire staff at HLSCC. Your unwavering commitment to excellence and your dedication to the vision of H. Laverty Stout have been instrumental in bringing us to this pinnacle of success today. Thank you, President Georges and team, for your hard work, your passion, and your unwavering belief in the power of education. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge 3 categories of persons. In response to a significant need for teachers and educational leaders, the Ministry of Education and HLSCC collaborated on the development of 2 innovative programs aimed at addressing these gaps. The Let's Teach VI initiative was established to address the shortage of qualified teachers by providing on-the-job training to new hires. This program included a certification component designed and delivered by HLSCC focusing on teaching pedagogy. As a result of this initiative, I am pleased to announce that 10 teacher recruits hired in September 2023 have risen to the challenge, transforming from content experts into skilled teachers ready to inspire and instruct the next generation, and have successfully completed their certificate in teaching, marking an important milestone in their journey as a qualified teacher. Can the 10 candidates please stand to be acknowledged? You're no longer teacher recruits, you're officially teachers in our amazing education system. Congratulations. Additionally, the collaboration between the Ministry of Education and HLSCC extended to the development of the Effective Leadership Program, a comprehensive 17-month hybrid course tailored for new and aspiring educational leaders. This program featured a range of learning activities, including lectures, discussions, the creation of leadership action plans, and the implementation of these plans through various initiatives. This effective leadership program concluded in May of this year, where assessors visited the candidates and consulted with stakeholders to evaluate the effectiveness of the leadership initiatives undertaken by each candidate. I am thrilled to announce that 22 educators successfully completed the program, earning their certificate in effective education leadership. Can these candidates please stand to be acknowledged? Ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing pool of future leaders in education. Congratulations. Lastly, today we also celebrate the exceptional achievements of Ryan Ramlal and Renata Gerald Green, our top full-time and part-time students. Their dedication and hard work exemplify the highest standards of academic excellence. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, I am thrilled to announce that Ryan and Renata will each receive a $10,000 award to further their educational pursuits. Congratulations, Ryan and Renata, for your outstanding accomplishments and your continued commitment to excellence. President Georges, can you please come to help me give these two amazing individuals their award? Renata and Ryan, please come forward.
Thank you, Honorable De Castro, for your kind words and those awards. Following her, we will now have the Chairman of the Board, Professor Emeritus Dr. Arthur Richardson. Following him, we will have Dr. Baptiste, who will announce our keynote speaker.
I wish to acknowledge the protocol already established. I want at the outset to offer congratulations to the class of 2024. You have earned your associate degree or certificate in the various disciplines you have pursued at the H. Laverty Stout Community College. This acknowledgement must be celebrated when you reflect on the challenges you overcame as you climbed the ladder to achieving your goals, one rung at a time. You dreamed about this day, and that is why you sacrificed and persevered to achieve your dream. In fact, when climbing a ladder, giving up ought not to be an option. It was in that context in 2016 that Dr. John McGrath, in addressing a graduation class in one of the colleges of New York, stressed the importance of never giving up on one's dream. To quote him, a simple rule for true leaders is, if the front door is closed, go through the back door. If the back door is closed, go through the window. And if necessary, cut a hole in the roof. As graduates, you have demonstrated courage, passion, determination, and creativity to reach this goal. But you have not done it alone. You have benefited from the support of your parents, your guardians, your spouses, your children, your teachers, and your well-wishers, who are all here to witness your advancement. Graduates, I would like for you to give a round of applause in recognition of all those who offered untiring support for you to reach this milestone. And audience, it is your turn now to congratulate your graduates for their achievement and success. Graduates, you have also climbed many rungs of the ladder of success. To get to this point, you would have graduated from early childhood educational institutions. You would have graduated from primary school. You would have graduated from secondary school. And now you are the graduating class from the college. As you have successfully scaled those different rungs of the ladder, I'm compelled to remind you of a quotation from Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, Act 2, Scene 1. But 'tis common proof that lowliness is young ambition's ladder, whereto the climber upward turns his face. But when he once attains the upmost rung, he then unto the ladder turns his back, looks into the clouds, scorning the base degrees by which he did ascend. Although this quote is in the context of the play, can be considered as a political quote, I have highlighted it for other reasons. Now that you have successfully graduated from college, you can regard it as an opportunity, not unto the ladder turn your back and scorn the base degrees by which you did ascend. In other words, do not despise the steps you have taken to get to this point in your educational advancement. Do not belittle the process by which you have reached to this juncture. Instead, what you will do is strive to make a worthwhile contribution to the development of this territory. The opportunities in teaching, as Honorable Minister pointed out, in nursing, in tourism, in agriculture, in marketing,
to name a few areas where you can thrive to excel. There are opportunities to become an entrepreneur, to set up your own business, create your own niche, do something to give back to the territory that facilitated your educational advancement. By attaining an associate degree or certificate might not be the final rung of this ladder that you have to climb. Many of you I know might go on to further your education. Some of you may aim to become doctors, economists, lawyers, engineers, architects, accountants. The territory can benefit from having a cadre of persons skilled in these and other areas. Whatever the path you desire, at whatever rung of the ladder you choose to engage in, always strive to be the best you can be. And on that note, I offer a quote from Michelle Obama. Becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously toward a better self. As you continue that journey, as you climb the ladder to whatever your ultimate goal may be, I end by endorsing Rachel Flack's admonition and wish. My wish for you is that life becomes all you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small, and that you never need to carry more than you can hold. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2024. Thank you very much.
I acknowledge the protocol already established, and I say good afternoon. It is my privilege to introduce this afternoon's keynote speaker. Professor S. Joel Warrican has been in the field of education for over 30 years, with teaching experience at all levels of schooling. He holds a Bachelor of Education in Language and Literacy Education from the University of the West Indies, an MPhil in Research Methods and Statistics, and a PhD in Education, both from the University of Cambridge. In 2016, he was raised to the rank of professor with the title Professor of Education, Language, Literacy, and Cross-Linguistic Studies. Since 2018, he has held the post of Director of the School of Education at the Cave Hill campus, where he is also the Director of the Caribbean Educational Research Center, located in the Faculty of Humanities and Education at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus. He has had several leadership positions in the field of education, including the principal of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, the director of the Academic Programming and Delivery Department in the then UWI Open Campus, now renamed Global Campus, the head of teacher education here at the H. Lavity Stout Community College. He has also provided leadership to the Eastern Caribbean Joint Board of Teacher Education and to the Caribbean Center of Excellence for Teacher Training, the most successful regional literacy program to date, in both of which posts he contributed significantly to the training of teachers in the region. Professor Warrican's scholarship is reflected in his research in education and his publication record. He has published over 100 works, including 3 books and 50 journal articles and book chapters. His work touches areas such as colonial influences on regional education systems, multiculturalism and multilingualism, democracy in education, transformative education, and technology in education. He has addressed diverse audiences on these and other issues of interest in education. He has given public lectures, graduation addresses, and speeches to audiences, both regional and international settings, in places such as St. Vincent and the Grenadines, his homeland, in Guyana at CARICOM meetings, at regional ministers' meetings, in the USA as a visiting scholar to different universities, in Malta as the representative of civil society at Commonwealth Heads of Government meetings, in South Africa and in Latin America. This scholar of regional and international renown sees himself as a Caribbean man, someone whose heart is focused on supporting education and relevant education initiatives in the region to the benefit of our children and youth. He believes that the quality education that we provide for them now must prepare them to take the lead in the region and globally with intelligence, courage, and hope. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Professor S. Joel Warrican.
Graduates, let me first take the opportunity to congratulate you on your successful completion of this chapter of your academic lives. No doubt, you worked hard to achieve this goal, and I hope that you're feeling the pride and sense of accomplishment that comes with the milestone. I also wish to congratulate your families and friends who supported you on this journey. As I was preparing for this event, I thought about the team selected for this big occasion today and felt that it was a quite fitting theme. As you spread your wings and glide off into the world to make your marks, your future is limitless. Indeed, limited only by your thoughts and your actions and your aspirations. So where will you set your boundaries? Years from now, when you reflect back at this juncture in your life, what will you see? But why wait until then? Why not look now? When you reflect on your life now, I want you to see not just the challenges and difficulties that you face to reach this point, but also to think about the privileges and opportunities that you afforded on your way to this place. Privilege, and I want to stress privilege. Now I'm aware today that privilege is a word that evokes negative emotions. It is often used to imply inequalities, inequities, injustices, and exalting one group over another. But there's also a positive side to privilege. For example, when we meet people for whom we hold great respect and whose characteristics we admire, and whom we learn valuable lessons, we say that it is a privilege to have met them. In other words, that having spent time with these individuals has elevated us in some way. We had benefited from their association. So let's talk about the privileges that you have benefited from up to this point. Indeed, it is a privilege for you to be born and raised, or born or raised in this country. I consider it a privilege to have worked in this country. I consider it a privilege for having children who are educated in this jurisdiction. Small though the BVI may be, it provides you with many opportunities. Opportunities to be educated in an environment that offers the resources that enhance and support learning. Opportunities to access free education, a resource that is not available to children and young people in many jurisdictions globally. And best of all, opportunities to pursue post-secondary education at the H. Laverty Stout Community College. Again, at a cost that does not require you to obtain any heavy loans or incur debts before you can even land your first job. You have been privileged by the hard work of your parents, your teachers, and community leaders, such as the late Honorable H. Laverty Stout, who founded this noble institution. And it is these privileges that open up to you a limitless future. But how can you make your future limitless? There is a popular adage that the sky is the limit. But think about it. When NASA launches a rocket, it does not go up into the sky, hit a ceiling, and fall back to Earth. No, it pushes beyond the sky that we see and moves into the limitless space beyond. This is the mental image that you should create when contemplating a limitless future. It is this way of thinking that spurs you on as you take advantage of the privileges and opportunities that you are afforded. Because no matter what privileges you are given, the outcomes depend on what you do. Think about some of the BV Islanders who excelled in recent years. Kyron McMaster, Olympic hurdler. Chantal Malone, track and field Olympian. Ayers, international singer, songwriter, rapper. Shane Liburd, international actor. There is something special about being from the BVI. Going further afield, I find it difficult to speak about limitless futures or dreams without making references to international star Rihanna. Born on an island referred to in size as that of a postage stamp, she did not let her humble beginnings limit her. She took advantage of all the opportunities that she had, and she worked hard to break into the limitless space, and today she is world-renowned, not only as a singer, but also as an astute businesswoman and a billionaire. Think about it. In her position, some, on attaining stardom as a singer, might have felt that they had reached the sky, reached the limit, but not Rihanna. She saw the limitless future and pushed onward. She made good use of the privilege of being a singing star and the opportunities this afforded to aim for that limitless space. And we know that her Navy are waiting for her to drop the next album. That will be the crowning moment. Now, not all of us may have talents as singers, athletes, or actors. Although you may remember at sports day in primary school and in secondary school, your parents coming to school sports to participate, particularly in the invitational parent races. Because in their heads, no matter how slowly they ran the race, they saw themselves as the super athletes that they aspired to be, second only to the Flash. The point is, you must find your talent or talents, set your goals, find out what it would take to achieve these goals, and then take action. And you should never be afraid to pivot and reassess your goals, not to abandon them, but to recalibrate. So back to the parents. I'm sure that some of you watching your parents in these parent races wish that they had recalibrated, or as our Jamaican cousins say, wheel and come again. You no doubt are always hearing that it is a tough world out there, and it really is. So why is it that some individuals with little else but a dream, being born in a little country, can achieve things against the odds? I wish to suggest that the answer is tied to the first phrase of the theme of your graduation, empowered minds. There is a common saying that the mind is a terrible thing to waste. The mind is a place where your imagination lives and grows. And Albert Einstein is credited for the acknowledgement that imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. And I believe that is the famous Marilyn Monroe, way before your time, who once said that the sky is not the limit, but your mind is. This suggests that if you want that limitless future, you must empower your mind. Empower it to dream, empower it to imagine, empower it to be positive. With a positive mind, you will look for ways to achieve your goals, even if they seem impossible to others. A negative mind sees only things that prevent you from reaching that limitless future. So then, how do you empower your mind? I wish to suggest that to do this, you must feed your mind on things that are positive, that are strengthening, and that will enable you to make decisions, not impulsively, but critical analysis and imagination. I believe that this is what the late famous rapper Tupac was alluding to when he pointed out that getting angry and picking up a weapon is not a solution, but getting angry and opening your mind will have better results. The first action is impulsive and negative. The latter is empowering, upbuilding, and thought-provoking. The latter action implies engaging the mind to weigh consequences and choosing to act in a manner that does not limit one's future. Education is a means of developing the ability to choose to be critical, to act in a manner that allows a limitless future to be an option. Education helps you to develop critical thinking skills, to learn to be persistent, to exercise patience, to expand your prospects, in essence, to empower your mind. Now, what does all of this have to do with privilege, opportunities, or limitless futures? The fact is that being given the opportunity to be educated at an institution of the caliber of H.L.S.C.C. Stout Community College is indeed a privilege. H.L.S.C.C. Stout Community College stands for excellence and high quality. I taught here. And this is the first college in the Eastern Caribbean to seek and obtain accreditation, and not just by the local accreditation bodies, but by an external accreditation agency, a major feat. And here it is. It remains the only national college in the sub-region of the Eastern Caribbean, geographical Eastern Caribbean, including Barbados, that holds any form of accreditation. This means that in the journey towards your limitless future, having attended this institution opened doors to further studies in quality institutions that recognize the quality of the education you receive here. This is clearly evident by the great number of articulation agreements with international universities that this college holds. Think about it. The average cost of attending a two-year college in the US as an international student is between US 20,000 and US 35,000. But by being in the BVI, you can access a comparable education for free. You have the privilege and the opportunity to empower your mind and chart a course, a limitless future for free. So what is the expectation for you? We often hear the adage that to whom much is given, much is expected. What do we expect of you? We expect you to make use of the privilege. Do not see it as a bad thing. Make use of it. Make use of the opportunity afforded to you. Set goals. and then pursue them. Find your talent or talents, or the things that will allow you to shine, not only for yourself, but for your family, your community, your country, and the wider region. You are expected to give back to this institution so that it can continue to provide privileges and opportunities for those coming after you. We expect you to give of your best in whatever area your limitless future takes you. Do not let doubts, negative mindsets, or naysayers cause you to hold back from following your dreams. Athletes, singer, actor, or the designer of the next big thing in technology, or discoverer of the cure of some disease that plagues the world, or the teacher who inspires young minds who themselves later pursue their own dreams. We expect you to be anything you want to be, limitless. Whatever you choose to do, know that you may encounter challenges and roadblocks along the way towards your dreams. But remember, an empowered mind seeks solution. It does not give up until the goals have been reached. Remember the words of the artist J. Cole, never give up until you have given out all your very best. It's better to fail trying than wondering what would have happened if you tried. And then even if you should fail at first, regroup, recalibrate the compass and press on. Yes, with an empowered mind, you are equipped to make the best use of the privileges and opportunities afforded to you to pursue a limitless future. In the words of Tupac, and I end with this, never surrender. It's all about the faith you got. Don't ever stop. Just push it till you hit the top. And if you drop, at least you know you give your all to be true to you. That way, you can never fall. I say to you, go forth and conquer the world. I wish you success in all your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Warrican, for your kind words of reflection and empowering advice on privilege. I'm sure that it has touched more than just the graduates in this room today. We will now have a musical selection by the College Jazz Ensemble. We now proceed to the student address, presentation of completers and candidates, awarding of certificates, and conferring of degrees. Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ronald Brunton, will initiate this aspect of the proceedings.
Good afternoon, everyone. Indeed, what a talented band that we have here today. Let's give them another round of applause. All right, thank you. Indeed, it is my pleasure and honor to be here today to share the stage with our honorable keynote speaker and other speakers today. Indeed, it is my privilege to be with you to share this graduation with our faculty members, with your parents, with your well-wishers and your supporters who I think outnumber the number of graduates who are here today. So indeed, I want to take a moment to acknowledge and to recognize those persons who are here today to support our graduates. Thank you very much. And of course, congratulations to our graduates. Indeed, it is my pleasure to announce that today we are honoring 186 graduates who have been approved for graduation. I must acknowledge a bit of a gender disparity amongst the group. We have 54 males who are with us and 132 females graduating today. Collectively, you will receive 209 awards, a total of 123 associate degrees, as well as 38 certificates of achievement and 39 certificates of completion. 16 graduates will receive the Level 5 diploma from the Chartered Institute of Management Institute, and 23 educators are graduating from the Effective Leadership Program. And I think most of you would have been acknowledged earlier by the minister. I'm also proud to announce that 29 graduates have achieved honors as follows: cum laude, 21, magna cum laude, 3, and summa cum laude, 5. Additionally, 18 graduates will become full members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. And another 42 of you will become members, full members of the National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations. I'm also happy to let you know that 13 individuals will receive more than one award. Indeed, 2 of you will be achieving a triple award and another 11 double awards. Before we proceed, I wish to acknowledge a few special persons in the room. I wish to acknowledge that we have a pair of graduating twins, and if you can stand, please, Trista and Tristal Short. Are you here today? Congratulations. Thank you. And we also have 2 sets of mother-daughter graduates. Yes? I'd like to ask for Miss Judith Ann Medina Waterman and Celise Waterman to stand, please, to be recognized. I'm not seeing the other half, but Thank you. I also wish to acknowledge Kali Ramcharadan as well as Sherry Moses, mother and daughter. I'm seeing the mother. Congratulations. Indeed, it is now my pleasure to ask Ms. Stephanie Ruspen, head of the Department of Mathematics and Science, to introduce the student respondent for today's ceremony.
Acknowledging the protocol established, a pleasant good afternoon and an extra special congratulations to the H. Laverty Stoke Community College class of 2024. For the past 4 years, I have had the distinct pleasure of introducing the student respondent. So you know I'm a super proud head, as they have hailed from the Department of Mathematics and Science. This year, however, I am extremely happy to share the respondent with the Business and Computer Studies Department, as he has successfully completed an Associate of Science in General Science and an Associate of Science in Business Administration. Mr. Ryan Ramlal is an extraordinary young man on a mission to excel. He is driven, has an unquenching curiosity, and a strong entrepreneurial spirit. He simply loves to learn and lives by this quote, "Work for what you want." He hails from our sister island of Virgin Gorda, where his love of learning took root and has expanded exponentially through his extremely successful primary and secondary years at Brigado Flax Educational Center, and most recently as an HLSCC Stingray. This 18-year-old has been a remarkable full-time student who has excelled despite challenging circumstances, such as the unexpected need in his first semester to assume the role of manager and teacher at his family school, the Valley Day Primary School. He understands sacrifice, executes with rigor, and above all, trusts the Almighty to see him through and to keep him moving forward. He is absolutely ready to make his mark in this world. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Ryan Ramlal, our 2024 student respondent.
Good afternoon, everyone. I acknowledge the protocol that has already been established. Boy, I took speech class for a whole semester, and I still don't feel ready for this at all. I think I really understand how Patrice Roberts felt when she sang Anxiety, because right now, I could feel my heart beating through my toes. God, be with me, please. But yes, before we get things underway, just a few disclaimers. Number one, my speech has in a few jokes, so even if you're a bit stuck up and don't laugh, please try to recognize when it's a joke. That statement was mainly because some of the stuff I say may or may not get me put out of the house later. So, mommy, if I say something you don't like, it was a joke. And number two, I know it's a formal event, but forgive me, because I might not speak in proper English all the way through. I mean, Mr. All Henry, I ain't really seeing him today, is honestly one of the greatest teachers I ever had. And after all these years, he still teaches with his Jamaican accent. So, why can't I speak the way I know? Hashtag fighting for equality. Firstly, to the class of 2024, we made it. I want to take this moment to thank you guys for giving me the chance to deliver this speech. I know some of you don't know me personally, yet you still somehow had faith in me to be your representative, even though I don't really have the faith in myself. Now, Mommy, you were asking me what Riz is the other day. Well, if I had Riz, like my friend X, I would say something like, but for the girls who want to get to know me personally, add me on Snap, or check me white and white this Saturday. Nobody please don't fight me or get mad. Hashtag I was just joking. It means a lot being selected as student representative. Other than the fact that my aura went up by 10,000, I feel like if I run for premier and all, I might just win. I'm just joking, by the way, but if you all want those potholes fixed, you know what to do. All jokes aside, today, as I stand before you, I don't just represent students. I represent a class filled with dreams and goals to be achieved. I represent the hard work and sacrifice put in to earn those diplomas and certificates. I represent the sleepless nights and the stress that many of us kept hidden. I represent empowered minds with limitless futures. I represent greatness, because that's what the class of 2024 is, in my honest opinion, greatness. No matter how many times it rains, the sun always shines again. As we walk across this stage today and collect what we rightfully earned, we want everyone here to know that no matter how many storms life throws at us, the class of 2024 will still shine. And trust me, I know every individual went through their fair share of storms to make it to this point today. If you want success, you've got to work for what's yours. For me, the biggest challenge wasn't a storm in the sky. It was actually right on the ground. And not to sound like a broken record, but I'm talking about the potholes. Sorry. I'm not even sure if to call them potholes anymore, because more than a pot could fit inside. The capacity might be big enough for the whole of my kitchen and all. Dear government, I'm not trying to blast or embarrass y'all, but I really want that one by my house fixed. One time, I dropped in it, and my song changed and the wipers came on. Hashtag I'm joking, but this is a serious problem. I don't have enough time to do personal thank yous, so on behalf of the class of 2024, I want to thank all our supportive family members, friends, well-wishers, and believers for helping us get to this point. As the legendary Jugu would say, we love our bad. To the haters, doubters, and disbelievers, we love our even badder. My favorite hobby is proving people wrong, and to anyone who was ever doubted before or was told that they couldn't, I'm here to tell you today that I believe in you, and together we will prove them wrong. Yeah, I know life can really change you. 1 minute, my biggest debate is whether I should be a doctor or lawyer. And the next minute, I'm deciding if I'm starting off with Tito's or Campari tonight. Hashtag we outside. Hashtag drinks on me later. But mommy, I'm just joking, so please leave the door open. No matter what happens though, stay true to yourself. Follow your heart and chase whatever dreams you may have. Dear world, it's our time now. We're coming for our success, so please hold a seat at the table. When it's all said and done, we will all be legends walking this earth in our very own ways. Yours truly, class of 2024. Thank you.
cares, Ryan? I don't think mommy will put you out. It wouldn't be a BVI event if there wasn't a vehicle blocking somebody. So PE 1269, PE 1269, you are blocking. Please remove the vehicle. Thank you.
The college currently offers 2 levels of certification. The Certificate of Achievement, comprising a minimum of 15 credits, and the Associate Degree, comprising a minimum of 60 credits. Would the deans now kindly present the candidates for graduation as noted in the program of the day?
Good afternoon. Would today's candidates for the college's certificates of achievement please rise? President Georges, I have the honor of presenting to you and this assembly today's candidates for the college's certificates of achievement. The faculty, registrar, and deans certify that each person to be named has completed all requirements for their program of study and recommend each for their award as noted in the program of the day. Would the marshals please bring the candidates forward to receive their certificates and our collective congratulations.
President Georges, I present Cavania Walcott. Kewana Barnes. Tarisha Baston. Roslyn Daisy. Rena Foy. Danielle Ford Hutchinson. Jessica Gordon. Amrel Myers. Nakira Penn. Kadia Potter. Celeste Waterman. Jamari Foy. Neiman Romney. Isaac Sutherland Pelch. Brianna Pemberton. Jalen Malone. Morgan Maduro. Avante Liverpool. Valston Geshard. Jelani Collier. Destiny Hodge, and she also receives Best Overall Winner in a Stingray Showcase with a wedding cake. Naomi Mangar. Sherry Moses, President Choice Award, second place in a Stingray Showcase, Most Creative and Technique in a wedding cake category. Ronea Phillip. Kelly Smith. Katiana Anderson. Jonathan Durand. Tarazi Shepherd. Melia Stevens.
President Georges.
Reviewing the recommendations of the college's faculty and your dean, and by virtue of the authority granted me by the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, I award you the certificates as noted in the program of the day. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. Would today's candidates for the college's associate degrees please rise? President Georges, I have the honor of presenting to you and this assembly the candidates for the college's associate's degrees. The faculty, registrar, and the dean certify that each person to be named has completed all requirements for their program of study and recommend each for the award as noted in the program of the day. Would marshals bring the candidates forward to receive their degrees and our collective congratulations.
President Georges, I present to you Deshae George. Sheldon Harry. Kadia Clark, National Technical Honor Society, Provisional Phi Theta Kappa. Ayoka Bob. Gavin August. Tiana Alexander. J-Bar George. Timori Jeffers, National Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. Jadia Leonard. Samia Leonard. National Technical Honor Society. Tikera Lewis. Beyonce Lowenfield, National Honor Society Phi Theta Kappa. Tiffany Mary. Isaiah O'Neill. Cleanna Harrigan. Angel Turnbull, National Technical Honor Society. Shadia Williams, cum laude. Latoya Sutton. Deanjane Stevens. Lisa Romney. Soraya Prince, cum laude, National Technical Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa member. Jaleesa Pitt, National Technical Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. Jacoy Pemberton. Jaden George. Akai Herbert. Cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa member. Maya Ashley Locker. Sapphire George. Shanta Connor. Joenta Bolton. Niobe Padmore. Saniqua Plummer, professional Phi Theta Kappa. Tristan Short. Jada Barrett, cum laude, National Technical Honor Society. Kenisia Duncan, National Technical Honor Society. Leslie Ann McDowell, National Technical Honor Society. Janisha Jones, cum laude, National Technical Honor Society. Jaheim James. Sayer Hanley, cum laude, National Technical Honor Society. Kalia Fret. Kalia Charles, magna cum laude. She also receives 2 corporate awards from Delight Limited and also Ernest & Young, top finance student, top accounting student. Makaya Hippolyte. Chanel Matthew. Lisha Richardson, top summa cum laude, top humanities student, National Technical Honor Society. Tikari Brathwaite. Jaden Ramba Rose. Tiana Smith, National Technical Honor Society. Micah Stout. Michaela Thomas. Kezel Penif Napi. Beyonce Penn. Shade Bruley National Technical Honor Society. Omari Hurst National Technical Honor Society. Zante Estridge. Lenissa Caesar. Jaquin Thomas National Technical Honor Society. Gerald Fredericks. Dave Passard National Technical Honor Society, and he also received the award from Vending Innovations for Most Improved Business Student. Nathan Nibbs, National Technical Honor Society, and he receives the Vice President Award for Leadership. Jade Smith, National Technical Honor Society. Phi Theta Kappa, she receives the Tower Link Management Services Award for Top Small Business Student. Annalie Walters. Geneva Donovan. Caden Philip Foy, National Technical Honor Society. Jenny Garrett. DeAndre Ambrose, National Technical Honor Society. Favor Obaniah, cum laude. She receives the award for the top computer student, Phi Theta Kappa member. National Technical Honor Society. Devon Jones. Gift Obaniah, summa cum laude. Phi Theta Kappa. She receives the award for top mathematics and science student. Cassidy Peters. Phi Theta Kappa. Carly Ramchandran, National Technical Honor Society. Kayan Prevo. Raphael Pope. Elia Watts. Senove Toussaint. Ariel Stewart, Phi Theta Kappa. Kadia Smith. Dodria Ephraim. Alexa Hodge, National Technical Honor Society. Ryan Ramlal, summa cum laude, President's Award for Top Full-Time Student, Tower Link Management Award for Top Business Administration Student, Phi Theta Kappa member. J. Kyla Rogers. Shakia Smith, Phi Theta Kappa. Andre Reimer. Malcolm Christopher, National Technical Honor Society. Tajani Clark Titley. Melissa Williams, cum laude, National Honor Society member. Jeshana Winter, Phi Theta Kappa member. Natalie Michelle. Delana Hodge. Dequan Hillhouse. Aline Foy, National Technical Honor Society. Wayne Reed, National Technical Honor Society. Decoy Susanna. Dylan Joseph. Mia Leonard, cum laude, National Technical Honor Society. Rachel Day, cum laude. Alicia Small. Michaela Smith, cum laude. Top student in workforce. Denasia Springate, cum laude.
President Georges, President Georges.
Reviewing the recommendations of the college's faculty and your dean, and by virtue of the authority granted me by the Board of Governors of the H. Laverty Stout Community College, I award you the degrees as noted in the program of the day. Congratulations.
The college also offers professional certification. The Chartered Management Institute is a certified body for management and leadership in the United Kingdom that works with businesses and education to inspire people to become skilled, confident, and successful managers and leaders. CMI and HLSCC is an educational provider partner authorized to provide 3 levels of awards, certificates, or diplomas. Today, we celebrate those individuals who completed Level 3 certification from the Chartered Management Institute, CMI, and invite them to come forward to receive their certifications.
PM 1488, you're asked to move. PM 1488.
Apologies, our graduates of the CMI program are actually graduating with the Level 5 certification from CMI. I invite them to come forward to receive their certifications.
President Georges, I present to you Devon Davis. Alicia Neal. Garner Skelton. Tashra Glasgow. Abara Brown. Cheryl Foy. Angela Charles Bott. Andre Philip Archibald. Lisa Frank. Eloise James. Jamal Osborne. Shanette Smith. Shermel Benjamin.
Of course, the college also enjoys a natural relationship with the Ministry of Education. In collaboration with the Ministry of Education, HLSCC hosted an effective leadership program which was designed for aspiring leaders to strengthen their skills in preparation for taking up the mantle as a principal. This program facilitated many facets of being a leader and comprised of both theory and practice. Likewise, we celebrate those individuals who completed this 17-month program and invite them to come forward to receive their certifications.
President Georges, I present Wilma George. Isis Daniel. Stephanie Christian Williams. Jan Christopher. Hajera Alfonso. Esther. Brittany Glasgow. Talisha Harrigan. Shaniqua Henley Vanterpool. Lokisha John. Recolette Johnson. Ashkisha Maduro. Tanya Malone Smith. Elaine Malone Lewis. Judith Ann Medina Waterman. Zubaida O'Neill. Marsha Penn. Tanika Phillips. Akima Powell. Janelle Reimer. Dwayne Small.
You may be seated. On behalf of all other HLSCC classes that have gone before, I add my congratulations to the class of 2024. The work that was required for you to get to where you are today was significant, on your part primarily, but also on the part of your family who supported you, the faculty who taught you, and everyone else who helped you achieve the goal toward which you attend. In life, though, every accomplishment comes with privileges and obligations. As an HLSCC alumni, you now have an obligation to support this institution and, at minimum, an obligation to yourself to maintain the currency and value of your diplomas and certificates. More so, you each have the privilege of providing those who come after you with the opportunity to attend an institution with fewer faults than you left it, and more of the attributes that have added to your growth as a person, a professional, and as a contributing citizen of whatever community in which you reside. I invite the graduates, therefore, to stand. And before your fellow alumni, your family, friends, and the wider community, to receive the traditional induction as an HLSCC alumnus. You are now officially recognized as alumni of the H. Laverty Stout Community College. Your lifelong connection to this fine institution continues through your active participation in the HLSCC Alumni Association, wherever you may find yourself in this world. Welcome to this body of stakeholders. And
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Marlon Penn. Welcome, sir. I now call on Pastor Courtney Jones to give us the benediction.
I too would like to say a special congratulations to all those that graduated today. Let us stand for the benediction. Can we do that? I will be short. Lord, thank you for this opportunity. And we pray even now that the Lord bless you and keep you, that the Lord cause his face to shine upon you, that the Lord be gracious unto you. May he lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. Shalom. God bless you. God bless you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Jones. The graduation exercises are now concluded. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the recessional.